Good morning. Welcome back to Breakfast Television. Devo Brown here with you, and the one, the only Mike Eppel from CityNews 680 is joining us this morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Devo. How are you doing this morning?
I'm wonderful, thanks, with hope in my brain right now for a victory tonight for our Toronto Maple Leafs. We'll see how that goes.
Indeed, we will. Yeah. This has got to be guaranteed win night, right?
I think so.
Otherwise.
I don't think there's a sweep happening. We'll see how it goes. We'll make some predictions right at the end of this, though. This is confusing to me, Mike. There's no strike yet for Westjet pilots. However, there are picket lines already happening.
Yeah, a protest or an information picket, I guess we'll call it, set up yesterday at Pearson International and airports in Calgary and Vancouver for Westjet pilots who are basically a week away from either going on strike or being locked out by the parent company is Onyx Corporation. Remember, Devo, that Westjet is now owned by a conglomerate. It's not a separate publicly traded company. They've been bargaining for a new contract, and the pilots say that Westjet is losing about 30 pilots every month.
Yikes.
As they look for better working conditions and or better opportunities elsewhere. So you have to figure that wages are a big issue here, the flight schedules, turnaround time, the number of pilots that are currently hired. And this is going to get really interesting next week, Devo, if in fact Westjet faces a full-blown strike by its pilots. And of course, we've got the May 2-4 Victoria Day long weekend coming up, and all the talk about, the travel season is going to be just fine. At least that's what the regulators and operators of the airports say. But if one of the two biggest airlines pilots go on strike here in this country, it is going to be a mess, that's for sure. Yeah,
I mean, that's what I was just going to say. They're saying, the summer's going to be great. You're going to get your luggage. You're going to get everywhere on time. Maybe not so much.
And the other thing, too, is if you just, by us talking about this morning, if you are looking to book summer travel, which airline are you going to go with?
Well, this hurts them in a big way as well, for sure.
And they just shift over to Air Canada, and they can raise prices, and it gets even more busy at that company.
Yeah, at the end of the day, who's really hurting, right? Travelers at that point. Hudson Bay Company, more jobs being cut here?
Yeah, in the corporate offices, another 250. Already had previously announced 250 job cuts earlier this year. Second round of cuts in what's it been, 4.5 months.
Yeah.
Hudson's Bay saying, though, look, the retail sector is tight. We knew that. And they're, streamlining to right size. Nothing on the at the main retail level of the company. That's to be noted here.
Okay.
They're not doing anything with staff. Still, is this a bellwether, Devo? I'm that's the takeaway from this, that consumers might be high inflation, right? So maybe not spending as much. And we haven't heard much about the Zellers relaunch. After it relaunched.
It relaunched, and then it was quiet. Have people been going? Do we know numbers?
Yeah.
Nothing really, right?
Haven't seen any update on how that's going.
Interesting. Tim Hortons, we love, we know, we enjoy each and every day. Expanding?
Yeah, this morning just announcing they're going to be setting up franchises in South Korea.
Wow.
I thought that was kind of interesting how big this company has gotten. It's in 15 other countries and continents, and it's worldwide, 5,600 locations now, global player. Tim Hortons, I mean, when you think about, the roots of this company dating back to Hamilton and, how this brand has expanded. Little Canadiana everywhere now.
I used to go to Tim Hortons right by the YMCA downtown Hamilton all the time. That was my go-to for lunch when I worked at the Y.
That would have been an early one.
Chili, it was it. A chili with a multi-grain bun. That's what you get there. Speaking of Tim's, we go to. It was so good. Yeah, that's why I had to work at the gym. Wendys, what's going on there now with some of our orders? We're going to get some AI?
They're going to test it in Columbus, Ohio.
Wow.
At the drive-thru, a chatbot operated by Google Cloud taking your Wendys order, Devo. Are you ready for it? No human interaction. It's going to be weird.
I just hate, because you're looking at these towns in certain parts of Middle America as well, and there's already job security issues, and then you're looking at that, and are you going to be losing jobs because of this,
Well, they're saying not. Okay. That's what they're claiming. They're claiming that. I'm more concerned about, myself going up to the drive-thru and never being fully prepared and still reading the menu while I get to the drive-thru and messing up everybody behind me in the And the chatbot's going to go, why don't you tell me what kind of order you would like, or something like that.
Just hurry up and order your Frosty and get through the line, Mike Eppel.
It's so easy, and yet I mess it up every time.
There it is. Mike Eppel from City News 680. Thank you so much for that. Go Leafs, go. We get a win tonight, Mike?
3-1 Leafs.
There it is. I like it. We'll see if it happens. Thanks, Mike.